So the Scarlet and Violet era has finally come to a close, and now we're moving on to a brand new era of Mega Evolution. But today I thought I'd take a little look back on every single special illustration rare that we've seen in the Scarlet and Violet era and rank all of them. Now this was a brand new rarity system introduced to us during the Scarlet and Violet era, so we've got a bunch of cards to go through and I cannot wait to dive in. Let's get ranking. Okay, so here we are then looking at the amazing list full of all illustration rares, special illustration rares, sorry, from the Scarlet and Violet era, apart from it looks like they've added on, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the promos, but they've not added on the Black Bolt, White Flare illustration rares or SIRs, so I'm gonna have to retroactively add those on myself at the end, but that's all right, we can deal with that, because it took a while to find one that had them all actually in it, because some of them had no trainers, some of them just had random one missings. We found one, and let's have a little look and let's get straight into it, because as you can tell, there's quite a few. Obviously starting off with Scarlet and Violet base set, where else is the best place to start? And we're starting off with the Spidops SIR. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't want to start off on a bad foot. But come on, I mean, let's be honest guys, right? If you've been on my channel for longer than like one video, you'll know what's my biggest fear in life. Bugs, spiders specifically. So, F tier. And it's also just not the most detailed design, to be honest with you, so not really a fan. Anyways, we're not going to spend ages on every single one, otherwise we will be here forever. Look at the list, it's massive. Okay, so then we have Miraidon, and I love this card. I think it's such a gorgeous card. So I think for Miraidon, it's tempting to put it in S tier. I'll put it in A for now, but actually, you know what? I'll put it in S tier, and then I'll move it down if I feel like that later when I'm comparing it to other ones, because I genuinely think the detail on this card's so cool. As a dash bun in it, it's just like the texture on it is such a gorgeous card, so I think it's a very, very, very underrated one, which I love. The Gardevoir as well, another really, really gorgeous one, and I love the whole evolution from the Ralts to the Curlier to the Gardevoir. Really, really nice one. It's not a personal favourite of mine, to be honest, so I'll probably mark it in B. I'll probably say B because it's a gorgeous card. Like the texturing on it is really nice and everything, and the detail is really nice, but like I'm not a huge Gardevoir fan, so I wouldn't personally go to it. We have the Great Tusk, sorry, not Iron Tusk, Great Tusk, which I think is another really cool one. I think it's actually a really underrated one, so I'm gonna B, maybe, I don't know, I think maybe. It could also be an A, but I don't think I could put it above the Gardevoir. I think that this seems a bit wrong, and also they're not going to be in order. If it's B, it's B. It's not going to be like, oh, this is the first in B, it's the last in B. And then we have the Koraidon. Okay, another one not as good as the Miraidon though, so I'm gonna probably put that in, I want to put it in C tier. I don't know, I'm not really a fan. I don't know, there's something that's really calling to me to be like, oh, I really want to own that card. Like anything in like S, A or B probably are ones that I'd be like, yeah, I want to own that, but definitely S or A. But yeah, I don't know, the Koraidon's like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, it's really nice, but I wouldn't like go out for it. The Future Form, yeah, I'm not a fan. It's quite a boring card. It's not a spider, so it's not going in F tier. And then we have the trainers of the first set as well. So Arven, I think it's actually a really cool card, an underrated card. Everyone loves Arven as well. We'll put Arven C. I think C is fair enough. It's a pretty nice card. This one, Jack, is a bit boring. It's quite nice, it's a bit boring. I'll put it in D tier. It's quite plain. He's sleeping. Wake up, mate. You're on a photo. You know what? I'm actually going to put that in A tier because I think it's such a cool card, and it's one that keeps going up and down in price, and I genuinely love that card. I'm not a book galley. I don't read. I've read Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and that's about it. But I do absolutely love this card. I love the aesthetics. I love the effect of it. It's just like, it looks like a 2D thing cut out, but then it makes it try and look 3D with the I don't know. It's a really cool card, so I'm going to put that straight up as the first A tier of the list. And then the last one of the Scarlet and Violet base set is this Penny card. And again, it's a nice one. The lighting looks nice. It's kind of a nice card, but let's put it in C tier as well. I think it can go with Arven. Now let's move on to Paldea Evolved. So we're starting off with the Masquerade, which is another one that I think is absolutely gorgeous, but not one I'm like huge. I'm going to put it in B tier. I think it's probably equal to the Gardevoir sort of thing. I'm trying to be as harsh as possible because I know that at some point I'm going to come onto ones that I'm like, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm trying to preempt myself from that because I think a lot of these could be higher, because putting some of these in C feels wrong because I think C in my mind is just neutral. C is just really neutral. B's are like, A's like, this is gorgeous, and S is like, yes, queen! And F is like getting it in. Then we have is this Wo-Chien? I don't really like this card. I think the texturing is cool. It's not an F tier. Put it in D tier. I think it's cool. I think the wooded, like enchanted wooded feel to it makes it better, but I don't like the Pokemon. The Skeledirge is a pretty cool card. I do like this card. Do I like it more than Masquerade? Probably about equal. Maybe a bit more. No, I'll say they're equal. I like both of them. They're pretty cool. Chi-Yu, again, it's another one. I think the card's really cool, but I don't really like the Pokemon. But I like it more than the Wo-Chien, so I'll put it in C tier because I think the effect on it is really, really cool, especially in person. It's a really, really cool detailed card. And then we have Quackquaval. He's my favorite like line of the Paldean starters, but I'm gonna put him in C tier below the other two because I think the card is so boring compared to the other two. The Quackquaval, he's just standing there in like a kitchen or something. I don't know, it's just a bit boring. Now this one is absolutely sick. The Chi-Pao, you know what? The Chi-Pao is going to go to S tier. I think I said before, I love like icy, snowy sort of vibes on any artwork in general, but also like on TCG cards. So this one, absolutely sick. Also, he's the best one out of all of them. Out of all the, you know, what is it called? The Legendary Quartet or something, I don't know. Then we have Tinkaton. I love this card. Again, I love this line as well. One of my favorite lines from Paldea. I think, I want to put it in S tier as well. You know what? No, I'm going to be harsh. I'm going to put it in A tier. Apart from the fact that I think I actually do own this one. I don't actually own the two ones that are in S tier, which kind of makes no sense. What do we have next? We have Ting Lu next. My opinion, very boring. Don't really like the Pokemon. He'll go with his buddy in the bottom down there in D tier. And then the Squawkabilly, again, it's a really boring card. I'm sorry, compare that card to like literally any of the ones up here. Like no, it's just not happening. It's not happening at all. Now we have some of the trainers coming in. So we firstly have Boss's Orders, which I can't lie, I don't really like any of these trainer cards that much from this set, I don't think. Actually, no, I'm telling a fat lie. I did not see the rest of the, nah, probably D tier. I don't really like that one. Bit boring. This one, what's it? I can't even see it. It's so small. I don't really like it. Okay, D tier. This one, again, it's a snowy vibe. Grusha. I have watched the anime, but I could not remember how to pronounce it because it was a while ago. I want to put it in S tier. But I don't know. Should have put it in S tier. I don't know. It's a really cool card. You know what? For now, you'll stay in S tier. For now, but it's a really cool card. Right, the Iono, another really cool one. I'll put it in B tier. It's not my favorite, but it is another really, really cool one. I do like that. And then the next one, I love this card. I think it's so cool. I'll put it in A tier. It's not an S tier, but I think it's really cool because I told you before, I love cards that have loads of Pokemon in it. So this one obviously has loads of Pokemon in it. So I absolutely love this card. Right, I'm spending so long going on all of these, so I could not spend that long on all of them because we're going to be here forever. Ice-Cube, I've seen it so many times recently, especially when I'm vending, and it is rather boring. Charizard, this is a sick card. I think it's a really, really cool card. I'll put it in A tier. I think the detail on it is immaculate. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. So I would say that is going to go up into A tier. The Pidgeot, I think, is a really, really cool card. I absolutely love that one. So I'm going to put that also in A tier. Again, it's a bit more plain, but I do really like those sort of plain ones as well sometimes. So I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. And then we're going to go straight onto the trainers. This Geeta is like one of the most underrated this one here is another one of the most underrated special illustration rares, and I'm going to shout that from the rooftops. It is such a cool card. In person, it looks so much better. And you know what? For the sake of the love of the video, I'm going to put it in S tier because it needs more love. It's like £4 or £5. The Poppy, probably B tier. I think it's a cool card. It's not that great. It's a cool card, but it's not that great. Then we have the Reveroom, which I think is a cool card, but it's not my personal taste. So I'll put it in C tier because I can appreciate that it's a really cool card, but it's not something that I would personally be like, oh, I really want to own that sort of thing. Moving swiftly on to 151. Venusaur, straight into A tier. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. I think it's so much detail, so much vibrancy. Absolutely love it. The Charizard, you know what? You're also gonna go in A tier. I think this Charizard is better than this one, and I think that the cartoony vibes of it is just something that I prefer. So it was a potential for S tier, but I'm not gonna put it in S tier. The Blastoise is gonna go into S tier. Absolutely no bias, the fact that Blastoise is my favourite starter. It was gifted to me by my brother, like my last birthday, I think it was, or Christmas. And the detail, the semi-realism, gorgeous. So cool, S tier, love that one. Alakazam, another one. Going into S tier. I pulled it myself, and I'm keeping hold of that forever. I love Alakazam. I think you guys probably know I love Alakazam. Gorgeous card. My favourite one out of all of them, I think. And the Zapdos, you know what? Is gonna join them. Another one. We've got 3 from 151 in S tier. I know I kind of hate on it at 151 sometimes because I'm like, oh, it's because it's like so hyped. But the SIRs, they're hitting well. They're hitting well. Erica's Invitation, another one I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's not underrated because it is like a 20 quid card, so it's not underrated, but I'll probably put it in B tier. I think it's a really nice card, but it's not quite that amazing. See, I want to put Giovanni's Charisma below, but putting that in, actually no, I think that's fair enough. It's a bit plain for me. It's a little bit plain for me, and I think it's cool, it's aesthetic, it's vibey, but I think it's just a little bit plain for me, unfortunately. Paradox Rift, we have the Garchomp up first. I think this one is a really cool card, but it's not huge. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'll put it in C tier probably. It's like a really cool card. Galissapod. It's alright. It's not great. I'll put it in. You know what? I've never seen this in person. If I saw this in person, it'd probably be one I think that's really cool because when it's like this on a photo, it looks quite dark and you can't really see the details. So maybe in person, I might change my mind. But for now, we'll leave him in D tier because it's alright. Tapu Koko. I think it's a really cool card. If it wasn't Tapu Koko, then it would be higher. I'll probably put it in C tier. Take away the Pokemon. I think the artwork is so cool. I just don't like Tapu Koko. So sorry about that, but it's going to be going into C tier. This one is a bit boring. Iron Valiant is another one that I think is probably not really one that I'd gravitate towards. I'll probably also put that in C tier. And then we have Sandy Shocks, which is another one. They're just a bit boring. They're just a bit boring, like desert ones. I'm not a desert gyally. I'm not desert gyally or that sort of thing, so they're a bit boring. But then we have Roaring Moon, and I think this is a really cool card actually, a really nice one with a bunch of different Paradox forms in there as well. So I'll probably, not too high, I'll probably whack it in B tier. It's not one of my favourite ones. I think there are other ones. I love Salamence and stuff like that, but it's not like a I love it one. This one on the other hand, I think it's so sick. I think this one belongs in A tier. I don't know. I think it's a really cool card. Not that I love Golden Go as the Pokemon, but I think the card's really cool. I just think it's a really cool card. This one, however, is going straight to S tier. Absolutely love this one. Obviously, we know I love Altaria, but the card is gorgeous. I love it. I don't even know what to say about it. It is gorgeous. And another one, right, this one is one you need to see in person. I implore you, if you're at a card show and you haven't seen this in person, go and look at this in person. Parasol Lady is going to S tier. I love this card so much more than I ever thought I would do, just looking at a photo like this. The texturing, the lighting, oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. So that is going to be definitely going into S tier. Mela, I don't like this card. Sorry, you're going into D tier. I don't like this card, don't like it. Sorry. Okay. Then we have Professor Sada's Vitality. Another one that I'm like, I just don't really like you. This one, it's alright. It's better than the others, so I'll put it in C tier. It's not amazing. And then this one here, why do I feel like I've never actually seen these two in person before? I think the Reek is pretty cool. Tulip, I'm not really a fan of. It's a bit, close your mouth. But I think that the Reek is actually really, that's actually kind of cool, kind of vibey, a bit Italian-esque, if you get what I mean. I think Rika can go in B, and then Tulip can go into D. We're moving on to Paldean Fates. And of course, up first we have Mr. Bubble Mew. We'll be going into A tier. He's not quite S tier, but I do really love it, and I think that if I put it any lower, I would also be absolutely killed online. I'm joking, I do actually really like the artwork on it. I like cartoony sort of ones. The Gardevoir, oh, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Like, compare that one to the Scarlet and Violet set. Miles better, honestly. I do really want to own that one at some point because it is gorgeous. And then the Charizard is another really cool one. I think I'll put that in A tier. I love shiny Charizard, so see, I'm almost tempted to put the one from Obsidian Flames into B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna make an executive decision. Let's move on to the trainers of this one. Arven, I love this Arven card. This one's gonna actually go into A tier. I love this Arven card. I think it's so cool. We have Clive, another really cool one. It's like Where's Wally? It's like a Where's Wally vibe. I think probably B. I think I prefer the Arven, but actually no, I'm gonna put it in A. Screw it, I'm gonna put it in A. I think it's a really cool card. I think it's just like, it's again another one that's like £5. It's so cheap. The Iono, another one absolutely. The trainers in this set are really good. Oh my god, another one. I'm gonna put that in A tier. Again, I think the artwork is so cool. But then Nimona, I love you, Gally. I love you, Gally, but you're bringing it down a bit. So we're gonna put you in C tier. You're not D tier. I like the card. I do like the card, but I think it's just a little bit boring compared to the other ones. Oh, Penny. Oh, that's a boring card. D. You can go in D tier. We need to go a bit quick here because otherwise it's going to take so long. How many more have we got to do? Wow, we've got so much more to do. Iron Leaves, I have some sort of attachment to because I pulled it myself. So we'll put that in B tier. Gouging Fire, C tier. Walking Wake, pretty cool one. A tier. No, B tier. Iron Crown, C tier. Iron Boulder, don't really like. B tier, D tier. This one, don't really like. D tier. D tier. D tier. Morty's Conviction, pretty cool card. B tier. I'm going to change Walking Wake to A tier. Another one that I don't actually think I've ever seen in person. D tier. Now, you guys have heard me ramble on about Twilight Masquerade 1,000 times because I'm mastered it. You know what? It's actually the illustration rares that I love way more than the special illustration rares in this set because when I look at all this lineup here, they're not that amazing. They're not actually that amazing. It's genuinely the illustration rares that I love way more. Sinister. I don't like this one. Sorry. D tier. Don't like it. Then we have the masks, the Ogerpon masks. So, Teal Mask can go into C probably. Hearth Flame can go into C. Wellspring, I think, could probably go into B tier. And then for the sake of continuity, I know it's not the right order, but I'm going to do the Cornerstone Cornerstone might go into D. I think it's a bit meh. The Greninja is going to go into S tier. I think the Greninja is such a cool card, honestly. Such a cool card. Beautiful. The colors, it looks so cool. I absolutely love that card. The Ursaluna, I kind of like dipped in and out of liking this one a lot, but I'll put it in B tier for now. I think it's a pretty cool card, but it's not my favorite, to be honest. The Carmine, I think, is gorgeous. That's going to be going straight into A tier. Kieran, I'm pretty like middling, so I'll put that in C tier. Lana's Aid, again, another one I'm like, yeah, it's all right. And then the Perrin, I think, is absolutely gorgeous as well. So I'm tempted, I'll probably put it in B tier. I prefer, I know I'm not doing all this, but I prefer it over the Blood Moon Ursaluna, so I'll put it slightly above that one. Now we have the Shrouded Fable ones, which, you know what, I'm tempted to, like, actually no, there are some better ones. So I'll put the Okidogi. I quite like the Okidogi, but I'll probably put it in C tier. I don't like the others, so D. And then Cassiopeia, this one is sick. This one is going to go into A tier. I think that one is actually really sick. Right, now we have Stellar Crown. This one, initially when I first saw it, I thought I absolutely loved it, but I've kind of like fallen out of love, I guess, a little bit on it. So I'll probably put it in C tier. It's just kind of a bit of like a middling one. Now Galvantula is another one that's like, it's all right, but it's a bit... C tier probably. It's you know, it's middling. Dashban is going straight into S tier. I love this one. I am going to own this card at some point. I have looked at it so many times and just not bought it, but I'm going to own it at some point. And the Terapagos as well, another absolutely gorgeous one. That will be going into A tier. I think it is beautiful. The Briar is one I'm going to put that in B tier. You need to see it in person for it to be fully appreciated because the texturing just makes it so much better. The Lacey is a bit boring. It's quite cool, but it's a bit boring, so I'll probably put it in C tier. Moving on to Surging Sparks. Now we have the Durant, which is, I love the idea of it being like you can put them all together and they kind of create like one big line of ants. So I think it's pretty cool, but it's not really one of my favorites, so I'll probably whack it into C tier because it's kind of like, again, a middling one. The Milotic is gorgeous. I love this one. It's not a favorite, but I do love it, so I'll put it in B tier. And we have Mr. Pikachu, I think is a lovely card. I'm going to put it in A tier. Not quite one that I'm like obsessed over, which is what I'm trying to leave the ones that are in S tier that I'm like, wow, this is gorgeous. Some of them I may move because some of them I'm thinking like maybe you don't really belong in S tier, but I'll evaluate that at the end. Then we have the Latias, another one I think belongs into A tier. I think it's gorgeous. Again, another one you need to really see it in person to fully appreciate it. The Hydreigon is a really, you know what? That's also going in A tier. I think it's such a cool card. The terrestrialized Hydreigon. God, say that to someone who doesn't understand Pokemon. They would be staring at you for like 5 minutes going, huh? The Archaladon, bit boring. I'll put it, it's not, I don't like dislike it, so I'll put it in C tier, I guess. And the Executor, I do low-key dislike this one. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in D tier, sorry. I think it's a bit funny. I prefer normal Executor, sorry, sue me. I've been so unharsh on my F tier. I've been really good. I could have been so much more harsh on my F tier, but maybe I'll add a couple more towards the end. You know what? That one. I think that one's so F tier. I hate that card. I don't get it. I don't like it. Let's have a little look and see. So this one, it's pretty cool actually. I'll put it in middling. This one, bit boring. Jasmine's Gaze, I do like this one. I'll probably put it in B tier. I think it's pretty cool. And then this one is definitely going to be going into A tier. It used to be an S tier. I think it used to be an S tier. I don't know. I think that because it's got an Altaria in it, that's what makes it an A tier and potentially an S tier. So many special illustration rares from Prismatic Evolution. So let's chug on through these ones then. Leafeon, we already know. S tier. Best evolution. Fight me. The mask, it's a bit boring. You can go in. No, not F tier. Calm down. D tier. Flareon, I think it's a pretty cool one. We'll put that in A tier. I'm not a huge Flareon fan, but it's pretty cool. The Ceruledge is gorgeous. I love this card. A tier, possibly S tier, to be honest with you. Like, this photo does not do justice because it just looks like a big old... You know what? No, screw it. S tier. Another mask, you can go into D tier. Sorry, mate. Vaporeon. Oh, I want to put an S tier as well, but I'm not like a massive evolution fan, but I mean like... Be strong. A tier. Glaceon, I like it. Not amazing. B tier. This one, not a fan. Another mask. D tier. Jolteon, not a big Jolteon fan, but I do think it's really cool cards, so you can go in A tier as well. Oh look, I've got the Cantonians all together. Iron Hands, I don't even really know what I'm looking at here. D tier. It's alright, but I'm like, nah. Espeon, I do think it's another one that I'm not really a huge fan of the Pokemon. I think Espeon's my least favorite evolution. Don't kill me! But I think it's probably another really gorgeous one. The Crystal Cave is just like, oh, it's cool. And then the Sylveon, I think the Sylveon's a bit too busy, so I'm going to probably put it with the Glaceon and B tier. Iron Valiant, this one's a really, really cool card actually. Another really cool one. So A or B. B. I'll put it in B for now, but it's a really, really cool card. This one I think is actually really underrated. I'm going to put it in A tier. A tier. I think it's really underrated. It looks so cool in person as well. This one, I don't like it. You're going D tier. And we'll put, you know what? You can go in F. Buddy. I don't know. You know what? I'm actually going to put all of these ones in F. I need to be more harsh on my F tier. And I don't like any of these ones. I would not want to own any of these ones, so you can all go in F. And then we have the Moonbryon. I have to be very careful where I put this one because otherwise I'm going to get absolutely killed online. I'm going to put it in A tier. It's not as good as Leafeon and the Ceruledge, but I do prefer the OG Moonbryon. So I'm going to put it in A tier because I think I'll put the OG Moonbryon in S tier. So I think that's fair enough. Feel free to attack me in the comments, but I think that's fair enough. Then we have the Roaring Moon. I think this Roaring Moon is way better. So I think I'm going to put this one into A tier as well, maybe. The Pecharunt, don't really like it. Go D tier. The Golden Go, again, I don't even really like Golden Go, but I think the card is just really, really cool. So I'll probably whack it into B tier. Dragapult, another one that's really cool, but not really a favorite of mine. So I'll probably put that in C tier. And then we have the Eevee SIR that you have to pull, not the promo, which is also in the corner. A little bit boring. I think out of all of them, it's probably my least favorite one. I think it's probably most people's least favorite one, I guess, because it is a little bit boring compared to the evolutions themselves. Then we have the Raging Bolt, which this one is way better than the one in Temporal. So this one, again, I do have a slab of it at the minute in person, so I can see it, I can appreciate it. I don't know if it's quite A tier. I'll probably put it in B tier. It's a like, it's not a love. This one, on the other hand, the Blood Moon Ursaluna, is so cool. So that is going to go straight into S tier for sure. No, A. Or is it S? I'm debating my Ceruledge pick now. You know what? You'll go in S for now. You might move. Then this Terapagos is not as good as the other one, I would say, so I'll probably put that in B tier. Now we have the trainers of this set, which, you know what? Bit boring. You know what? Let's be harsh. Elena, let's be harsh. That one's cool. This one, this one's very cool. So you're not going into F tier. You are gonna go B tier, I think maybe. You're pretty cool. This one, don't really like. D tier. And then the Lacey again. This the ones with these like cartoony borders. I love cartoony cards, but it's a bit boring. They're not doing anything. They're standing there. They're not doing anything. Right, this Volcanion wow. When I saw it in person for the first time, I was flabbergasted about how gorgeous it was. So that's going to be going into A tier for sure. The Iono's Belly Bowl. Love this card. Genuinely love this card. So cute. So cool. Is it A? Is it B? You know what? I'll leave it an A for now. It might move, but I'll leave it an A for now. The Lily's Clefairy. It's cute, not a fave, so I'll probably put it in B tier. This one, another one, absolutely sick. So that'll be going to A tier. Potentially even an S tier, to be honest with you, but I'll probably leave it in A tier for now. Obsation, another one I like, but not an absolute love, so I'll probably put it in B tier. The Salamence, that was my chase of the set originally, but I think I've lost love a little bit of it, so I'll put it in A tier. And then, you know what? I'm actually going to put this in S tier. I think that the Enzurua, again in person, looks so good. Zoroark, not Zorua. Yeah, Mega. It's a bug. There we go. Another F tier. Team Rocket's Moltres. Gorgeous card. You'll be going into A tier, my friend. Ethan Toho, another one. Gorgeous card. Is it A or B? I prefer the Moltres, I think, so I'll probably put that in A or B tier. Another super duper popular one here. We have the Mewtwo, which is a really cool card, to be honest with you, but not my favorite. I think I'll put it in B tier. I prefer them. Do I prefer the Moltres? I think I prefer the Moltres, to be honest with you. So I'll probably put it in B tier, which is a like. It's a like, guys. It's a like. Do not kill me. Cynthia's Garchomp, another really cool one, but not a huge fan, maybe. So I'll probably put it in B tier as well. And the Nidoking, yeah, C. I think that they're really cool. But it's just not, I'm not a huge Nidoking fan, I would say. And the Crobat, again, I'm not really a big Crobat fan, so I probably can go and see as well. Arben's Mabostiff, love this card so much. You are going into A tier, my friend. This one, Ethan's Adventure, another one that I actually genuinely really want to own. I'm tempted to put it in S tier, but I think I'm going to leave it in A for now, just because, you know what? No, I'm going to put it in S tier. I'm going to put it in S tier. This one, yeah, it's alright. It's a middling one. I'll probably put it in C. Team Rocket Giovanni, another one that's really cool. I'll probably put that in B tier. It's not like an A tier probably, but I like it, so I'll put it in B tier. I know you're looking a bit plain, my love, so you can go in C tier. But actually, no, you know what? Harsh Elena, D. Now we have some promo cards, which I was not expecting to do promo cards because they're not SIRs, but because they're here, I'm just going to whack them on. Kingdra, this is my favorite, absolute favorite promo card that's ever been made. I love Japanese waves. My mouse mat says so. My mat that I use to open things on says so. I love it. I love the art style. So that's going straight into S tier. The Greninja is also really cool. So I'm going to put that in A tier probably. It's not quite the same level, but really cool. The Mew, another one. Absolutely love that one. So that's also going to go into A tier. And then the Eevee, I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'll probably put it in B tier. I like it, but it's not like a favorite of mine. So that's all of the ones that are going to be on the list right here. But as I said, there is no Black Bolt White Flare. So now for like 30 seconds or whatever, 20 seconds, you're going to see little pictures ding of what I would rank them A to S of all the illustration rares. So enjoy! So there we go, that is all of the cards from the list I've ranked now from S all the way down to F tier, and honestly, there probably is some that I've moved around. I did move around a couple. I did move the Grusha and Geeta down to A tier because I think they're probably was a little bit too high, but I did also actually move the Cassiopeia up because when I was looking, I was like, no, it is. There's some other ones I probably could potentially put into S tier or A tier and stuff like that and shuffle them around a bit, but I'm not going to spend like another half an hour because I've already spent 45 minutes recording this trying to reevaluate every single decision I just made. So we're going to stay off the fact that I just went off vibes, but this is my tier list. So obviously you can see a bunch of cards all up in here, S tier, and then A, B, C, D, and F, and obviously the ones extra from Black Bolt White Flare as well. Let me know what you thought of my opinion. Let me know if you think if you agree with what I've done, or if you want to do your own version of this as well. I will leave the template in the description. I'd love to see any kind of screenshots or anything like that of your own choices. I would love to hear from all of you down below in the comments. But for now, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to, as always, like, subscribe, share around, all that good stuff. It really does help. And a huge thank you to my greatest lab team members of my YouTube channel, of course, being PokeSwampert, TechPunk Ash, Rapidash YP, and Guardian Elite Joe. Thank you so much for your support on my channel. I've got so much content coming up for you guys, so hopefully you stick around. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!